Well, it's a good look here at the Mets. Here's their defense. John, keeping an eye on anyone?
Well, you plug him into the outfield at any position, and you're going to expect some great play, and that's Andres Torres. He runs well. He can play all the outfield positions like I mentioned. He doesn't make many mistakes. Very fundamentally sound, and that's what you want from a guy who can play all those positions.
Swung on and ripped towards second. And that'll shut down Prado. So with 2 down, it'll be Chipper Jones. And it's fouled away. There's a swing and a ground ball. Murphy throws to first, side is retired. Goes quickly for Jonathan Neese. And Yari Jurgens gets ready to throw. He's starting for Atlanta. So Steve, how do you think he'll go about handling these Mets bats today?
Well, the ability for Jair Jurgens to change speeds. He can throw a fastball in the low 90s, but it's a very good changeup and a slider that keeps the hitters off balance.
Called strike at the letter, so he's got him in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, the pitcher's way ahead. He's got some room here now to play with some pitches. Don't be too fine giving him something good to hit.
It's hit foul by Torres. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. See you later. Andres Torres struck out.
Well, he helped him right there with 2 strikes. He gets the slider, but he chases it out of the zone for strike 3.
Got a chance now to see that lineup for the Mets. Any of these bats stand out, John?
Well, every manager loves to have a switch hitter at the top of their lineup, and I
swung on, hit in the air to right center, and Haywood's there as he gets a little exercise that time. Take a quick look at the Braves and how they line up on the field with their defense.
That's a high-quality defensive team right there. Second-best fielding percentage in the National League. And really takes so much pressure off of the pitching staff. Allows them to throw strikes and know that the plays will get made behind them.
And it's David Wright now. A look at the numbers in this matchup. 207 off Jair Jurgens.
When you look at the numbers he has against him, and this might be one of those days he goes to manager and said, you know what, maybe I can use a day off.
It's strike 1, can't make contact on the fastball. And David Wright swings and misses, strike 3. And a good defensive half inning, 3 up, 3 down. Still scoreless in New York.
For the Atlanta Braves.
A crisp day here at the ball yard. Temperatures might be dropping a bit later on towards the evening. And Dan Uggla up. He's going to get us started. Second inning. Circle change, cut out and missed, 0-1.
Well, that's an awfully big hack for such a slow off-speed pitch. Came up empty.
And it's hit foul by Uggla. Here it comes. And Dan Uggla swings right through it. Strike 3.
We're going to see the movement on the circle change here.
He decides to take a hack at a pitch up and away, but he just couldn't put the barrel on it.
Nice piece of pitching right there, John.
Well, it certainly was. You got to give him credit to the pitcher for giving him something eye level to chase at.
And it's Brian McCann in the box now.
Well, this has always been a great rivalry going back to my days with the Mets. They've battled for a long time, 1-2 in the division so many years, but now it's the Phillies, the top dogs, and the Mets Braves still trying to chase them.
Pitch on the way. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And that's through, and that's going to be the game's first hit. McCann heading towards third. And McCann's on his way home. And he'll stop at third with a triple. Well, I was already to mark this down on the card as a double. Put another line in there.
Well, he didn't let up at all, Gary. Great effort on his part. Took a chance, but he made it.
Amazing thing is he was able to do it standing up. And Freeman will come to the plate. And there is an excitement generated Steve was talking about in this series. Players feel it, fans feel it. It's there every year, and it just seems to grow because the games, John, are pretty darn good.
Yeah, and even last year with the Braves pushing for a playoff spot, the two sides battled to a 9-9 split on the season series. Wouldn't expect anything less from these two teams.
The run is that close. Here's Jason Hayward. Batting .500, 4 for 8 career mark against Jonathan Nees. Here's the pitch. Haywood fights off another one foul.
Ball!
And he fouls another one out. Fastball is a waste pitch that time, 1-2.
Now that he's ahead in the count here, Gary, I'm looking for him to go to the curveball and try to punch him out.
The 1-2 on its way. And that one gets popped way up behind the plate. And at first that one was going to look playable, but nothing doing. It got away.
Well, even though he's still behind in the count, it's got to give himself a lot of confidence to know that this guy threw one of his best pitches, that strikeout pitch, and he still put it in play to foul it off. Now he's in the pitcher's head.
Another foul ball. Haywood. He's holding that at bat on. And Jason Hayward is struck out. A big swing and a miss. They get a man to third, but can't bring him home. Atlanta still hoping to put something up.
For the New York Mets,
Davis into the batter's box.
number 29, Mike Davis.
Jurgens gets him to swing and to miss on that strike.
That two-seam fastball away is just screaming to be hit on the ground as the hitter opens up. Awfully tough to hit with that kind of movement.
Swing and a miss at that fastball. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, if you're going to be late on the fastball, you're going to have trouble hitting up here, and he's struggling right now.
Got him. One away.
Just drops that one in there and good break on it. 83 miles per hour.
Well, sometimes you get fooled so badly, there's just nothing else you can do but hope and pray that you put the ball in play, hopefully foul, to get another pitch to hit.
And Duda will come to the plate.
Well, Mets fans not very happy about what's going on in the National League East. Obviously, the Phillies and Braves are teams at the top, but also the Nationals showing improvement. It was a tough year for the Mets and Marlins as they start to move down the ladder in the division.
That payroll of the Mets and the expectations of playing in New York all make it very tough when you're a team that's not doing well and not doing well in your division, 33 and 39.
And you know what? Now the payroll is going down. A lot of the star players are not there anymore, and they're rebuilding a little bit in New York. And it's going to be a question as whether fans are going to come out to Citi Field.
And Jason Bay up. He's at an even 200 lifetime against Jair Jurgens.
Well, the pitcher knows it and the batter knows it. And if I'm this right-hander, I'm going right after him right here.
Here's the delivery. Bay puts this one on the ground. And with 2 down, they've got a man on board.
Well, with 2 outs and no one on base, chances of scoring a run seem pretty scarce, but they get that 2-out hit. Now they have some life.
And in the batter's box, it's Thole. He's wishing he laid off that one, a strike and a pitch in the dirt. The pitch swung on line to right center field. There's some help for your team. What a play by Hayward. Another good one in the books for Jair Jurgens. He's off to a commanding start.
For the Atlanta
For
Braves,
those of you just coming on board, Gary Thorne with Steve Phillips and John Kruk. bringing you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. Pasternicki's in the batter's box. He'll start things off here in the third inning. Now they have that starter warming up in the bullpen. I didn't think the situation was quite that desperate, Steve.
No, I don't like this at all. It's not good baseball. Save your starter for the game. It gives the thought of desperation, which you don't want your team to pick up on.
Neese is ahead now, 0-2.
He likes to try to make contact 0-2 and not get struck out, so that means you can't throw anything too close to the plate right here.
Strike 3 call on the fastball.
Well, that one's as straight as a string. Just registered 91 on the gun.
And we're going to see Jurgens here.
Well, on the road last year, the Braves were only one of 5 National League teams with a winning record. But all that success came early because you remember that September swoon that came for the Braves.
He swings on that 0-0 delivery, misses the fastball. Strike 1. Steve, as you mentioned, as a visiting team, Atlanta 10 games over 500 late August, and then it went south. 11 of their last 15 on the road were losses, John.
And that's just one of the many things that went wrong for the Braves down the stretch. The last month of the season, not kind to them at all.
Number 24.
And Bourne's in the box. The numbers over his career, 256 against the Mets. Now Toll spots the pitch. Hit up the middle. Look out off the pitcher. Handled by Wright. He'll throw on to first, and that'll do it for this half inning. And they're helping.
With the New York Mets.
Tejada at the plate. He's our first batter, home half of the third inning. Swung on, hit. This one to Hayward. And that'll retire Tejada. That's one down.
Not a bad swing on that pitch, but just got underneath it, and the result, easy fly ball to right.
And in the batter's box, it's Neese. Line drive left of the bag and foul. Jurgens gets set and delivers. Ground ball to short. Pasternicki throws the first. He's retired. That's 2 down.
Center fielder, number 56.
Andres Torres gets the swing now with 2 away. Struck out swinging his last time up. Now the first pitch. And that's swung on and hit. Bourne's there to play it. And the side's retired as they head into the dugout. 3 up, 3 down.
Coming back with the
Leadoff hitter Martin Prado.
14.
He's picked up 5 hits and 19 lifetime ABs off Neese. It'll be Johan Santana on the mound. They've decided it was time to make a change here. Hit up the middle. Ooh, look out off the pitcher. Santana, and that'll set down Prado. But a quick recovery that time gets the out. 1 away as Chipper Jones gets set.
But Chipper Jones is getting up there in age, and seems like year in and year out he's having to fight off injury after injury. When he's in the lineup, though, he still is producing runs.
And it's fouled off. Hey, about Chipper Jones, 126 games is what he got to play last year. He still had 18 home runs and still can come up with key hits.
Key hits, and the thing you like about Chipper Jones is his eye has been underrated. Great eye at the plate, very patient hitter. For a slugger, a switch hitter especially, to be able to end up his career with more walks and strikes.
Swinging and a high drive. That's to deep right center field. Off the wall. He'll hold there at second base. Credit him with a double.
Second baseman, number 26.
0-2 count. So you protect a pitch that's up. It's a little easier to do that.
Absolutely. You can fight it off, punch it over the infield.
Swinging a liner to left. And that puts Uggla on first. And here's Jones heading home. And the run gets in.
This is exactly how you plan a game. You make sure you get that offense going to get that run on the board.
With a runner on, Brian McCann batting. Getting out in front any time of the ball game, you want to do that. Now you're trying to build on it.
I think we just saw some important production right there, guys. To get on the board at this stage of the game gives them a real chance of build confidence and to win.
Santana sets and throws. Swing and a liner to right center. And that'll put him on another hit. Uggla trying for third. And now he's heading for home. And the throw. And they've got him in the pickle now. They're going to have to quit making so many throws if they're going to get this guy out. He is in no man's land between third and home as he's tagged out. Oh, brother, what a loss of a runner. And he pulls into second base. That will be a double. And Freeman will come to the plate. 0 for 1 thus far. That one goes foul. Foul! Freddie Freeman watching it go by for a ball. Counts even. A career .268 hitter against the Mets. 2-1. Santana with the inside pitch, call a ball. That's a foul ball. Foul! The slider swung out and missed. Struck him out. Side gone. They push across the game's first run in the fourth. Atlanta leads it 1-0.
Coming to bat with the New York
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy.
number 28, Daniel Murphy.
Jurgens gets set and delivers. It's fouled away. Foul! Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Bourne will field. Roams over, puts it away.
Third base.
And it's David Wright now.
Well, you talk about consistency at the third base position. David Wright had made 5 straight appearances for the NL in the All-Star game there until his injury-plagued 2011 campaign.
First pitch was a strike, 0-1 now. And certainly for David Wright, it really had to seem strange to be watching. Lined right at the second baseman. Picked up by Uggla. 2 down.
That's just textbook defense right there, Gary. The ball is fielded by the second baseman. Gets the easy out at first.
Davis into the batter's box. Career 0 for 7 off Jair Jurgens. And he starts him out. Davis making contact, but he'll foul that one away. Ground ball to Freeman. He picks it up. And he'll step on first to retire the side. And nothing across.
Up to the plate with the
Jason Hayward is at the plate. He'll get things started. 5th inning.
Jason Hayward.
And starts him out here. Swing, shoots this one towards the gap, right center. This one beyond him. It's going to be extra bases. Hayward trying for third.
Stepping up to the plate.
Well, great hitters
with the
get
Atlanta
hits
Braves.
at just the right time. And this
Number
double right here with no one down
Tyler
is a nice leadoff
Pastornicky.
hit to get the offense rolling early here in this inning.
Pastornicki's in the batter's box. Called out on strikes in his last appearance. Here we go. Here's the first pitch. And Torres is there. No problem for him as he gets runner on his way to third. There's the throw. Safe at
Stepping
third.
up to the
Great
plate
hustle.
for the Atlanta Braves.
And on that play, they'll get that runner over to third base.
Listen, they got a pitch at the waist, something he could drive. He didn't get all of it, but at least able to advance the runner.
And we're going to see Jurgens here. Well, the opportunity is here. Pitcher in a spot right now. You get 2 outs to work with, and you got the top of the order coming up. Swings and grounds this one foul, wide of third. And a ground ball right. Eyes turned back the other way now. There's the throw. And they're still going after him. Uh-oh, here we go. Tagged out. Oh, wow, they caught him between bases. Ran him down. Out.
Why make a throw if you don't have to? If they're going to run into an out and you don't have to throw the ball around, take it. Nice job coming in and tagging the runner.
And Bourne's in the box. 5 lifetime hits, 11 ABs off Santana. That was a good inning for Johan Santana. Next.
Up to the plate.
And Duda will come to the plate. He'll fire 0 for 1. Looking to get his first hit off Jurgen.
And last time through the order, he was way out in front of that circle.
Swing, hot shot, look out. Oh, right back up the middle, and the pitcher did not get out of the way. And he's aboard easily. And the throw is too late. He's in there, an infield single. That's going to bring up Jason Bay. He had a single in his last time up. That fastball gets by him on the first pitch, 0-1. Now, so much has been working for this man on the mound today. Effective using the pitches that are outside the strike zone. He has been fooling hitters.
Well, he's been very effective today, and you look at the performance, he's generating strikes with pitches out of the zone, getting the hitters to chase.
Oh, absolutely, Steven. You know, you want to try to expand the strike zone. You start in the strike zone early and then try to make them chase. That's what he's had these hitters doing all game.
Number 30.
They've been working hard over there defensively. Freeman at first base. And in the batter's box, it's Tolley. He's 3 for 11 career off Jair Jurgen. Swung on, hit in the air to right center. That one falls in there for a base hit. He's going to try for third. And not stopping there. He's going for it. There's the throw. But it's high and he is safely home. Bad throw.
Number 11. Ruben Tejada.
Well, that pitch was upstairs, but he went up there and got it.
A nice piece of hitting. Got up on top of that ball and drove.
Tejada at the plate. Steve, this lineup, wow, they've been... Here's a swing and a ground ball. Picked up by Jones. And he's in there, no play. Fantastic chance here.
Now, sometimes you make a great pitch, and the hitter just happens to be lucky at this particular time. This is one of those balls, not a play could be made on it. That's why he's on first base.
And Santana's in the box. Boy, he needs to get this out here. You do not want to give up that big hit to the opposing pitcher, especially with that top of the order waiting. He deals. This is that fastball already 0-2. And, you know, any great pitching coach will emphasize the importance of mixing up your pitch types. Let's see how this guy's been doing in that regard.
Yeah, the thing about it is he's keeping his team in the game, and aside from a few mistakes he's thrown, he's done a pretty good job of mixing things up.
Yeah, it's been fairly consistent in this game. The variety of pitches has been good. And most importantly, his choice of when to go with a certain pitch has been effective.
Going to be Torres now. He is 7 for 20 lifetime against the Braves.
And it doesn't really matter which pitcher they trot out there, Gary. He loves hitting off every one of them.
Struck him out. He gets out of this with just a little hurt. So Jair Jurgen's out of the inning. 7 strikeouts for him so far. Leadoff hitter Martin Prado. 0 for 2 thus far.
Martin Prado.
First pitch to him. And a ground ball right. He's up with it. That's one away.
It's a nice throw by the third baseman to be able to nip the runner at first base. Good, solid footwork as he transferred the ball from his glove to his throwing hand.
One away as Chipper Jones gets set.
Shoulder surgery, always a scary thing for a pitcher, and it forced one of the greats in Johan Santana to miss all of last season while he was on the road to recovery.
On the way. Jones grounds it. Picked up by Tejada. And Jones set down. For Santana, with a ball club that was not winning, they were not going to try and hurry him back, hopefully. That allowed him to have a full recovery.
Well, that was the right thing to do. I mean, there was no reason. They weren't in a pennant race. You can't rush a guy back and end up having him get hurt again. He's too important to the future of the New York Mets.
Oh, he got it. He got it. Hits the wall on the fly. And that'll bring up Brian McCann.
Nice piece of hitting right there. He manages to drive that high 0-1 pitch for a base hit. Good patience, good pitch recognition.
Sure looked like the hitter decided he wasn't going to get behind 0-2. He was going to wail.
He was aggressive, no question about it. Got a pitch he could handle and took advantage.
Boy, does he get attention. There's no doubt about his ability. He has the ability every time he comes up to change a game. First pitch on the way. Ground ball. Murphy throws on to first in time to retire the side. No runs on it.
Batting for the New York Mets.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy.
Number
One
28.
of the effective ways to attack the lineup. Mix up your location. Here's an interesting breakdown on what this pitcher's been doing.
You compare this with what he's done so far against his normal trends, and he just hasn't thrown the ball down and in as often as he normally does.
He's pitched well so far with some level of success, but we might see some of these hitters starting to lean out over the plate.
Here's a swing and a fly ball to right center. Bourne will field. And he gets over and grabs it for the left.
Third baseman. Number 5.
One away, and David Wright gets set. A lifetime number, well, 259 off the Braves. Jurgens gets him to swing and to miss on that strike.
Change-ups early are the best way to approach this guy. Let's see if he sees some.
And that's a strike. David Wright going to have to take a defensive stance here. And Wright swings and misses. That's strike 3.
Well, they went soft with 2 strikes. They go to the changeup, completely fooling the hitter. Struck him out.
Davis into the batter's box. Ground out victim last time through. Here's a swing, a fly ball deep down the line and right. And that'll do it. Haywood puts it away. And they are retired in short order. Good.
Now up to the plate.
And Freeman will come to the plate. He'll lead off the 7th inning.
Freddie Freeman.
Santana sets and throws. Swung on, hit. And Tejada picks it up. And that will retire Freeman.
For the Atlanta Braves, right fielder
Jason Hayward now at the plate. Had a double his last time up. And in this tie ball game, taking a look at the pen, we got some double-barreled action.
Well, they've got them both up out there trying to get a sense as to how they feel, how fresh they are, and then make a decision about who to bring in.
That swung on and flied to right. Now it's 2 away.
For the Atlanta Braves,
Pasternicki's in the batter's box. He flew out his last time up. Here's the first pitch. Swung on, contact made, and Torres. And he's there to retire the side. And so Johan.
Now up to the plate.
And if you are just tuning in, hi, Gary Thorne along with John Crutch, Steve Phillips. We bring you Major League Baseball on 2K Sports. And Duda will come to the plate. He's going to get things going here. Home half, 7th inning. Well, starters usually do their work before the ball game starts, but right now we've got a starter up in the bullpen.
Yeah, we don't normally see it like this, and it may just be they're trying to get some work in for him, or they're saying, you know what, we're going to let this guy pitch today and not worry about the rest of this one.
Really nailed that one right through the middle of the infield.
Well, a good start to this inning, but let's see if the guys behind him, after he starts out this inning with the single, can follow up and finish this inning off with some runs.
Now Jason Bay. And that swung on and hit. Bourne's there to play it. An amazing leaping catch. What a play.
Now up to the plate for the New York Mets.
And in the batter's box, it's Tolley. Now, this is a kind of an interesting breakdown. You take a look at the pitch types. Swung on, hit. This one to Hayward. 2 men have been put away.
Now up to the plate for the New York Mets.
Tejada at the plate. 1 for 2 in the ballgame. 2 outs and a man on first. And here's the first one. Hit up the middle. Dive by Uggla. He's up with it. safe at first. He just made it.
Well, as a pitcher, there's absolutely nothing you can do about this. You hate these type of hits, but he makes a great pitch. The ball just hit in an absolute perfect spot where no one can get to it in time to beat him on the throw to first.
And Santana's in the box. Boy, pitcher needs to get an out here. If you don't, you're going to have the potential for a very big inning offensively. Here's your big-time opportunity to put something up on the board. Santana again with a foul.
Foul!
Liner towards the hole. Freeman grabs it, and the half inning's over. No runs and a couple of hits and 2 left. And we're going to see Jurgens here. Bounced into a fielder's choices last time. So that brings up Matt Diaz. He's going to come on as a pinch hitter.
As the pinch hitter comes into the game now, it officially closes the book on this guy's day.
And on the mound, we've got Dylan G. He'll be the relief pitcher for the Mets. Here's the pitch. Cut on and missed as he was loading up. 0-1.
Now, if I'm batting right here, I know the pitcher's tendencies. In the scouting report, I'm looking for a fastball on the 0-1 count.
Hit sharply towards the hole. And Tejada picks it up. And so Diaz retired. And Bourne's in the box. Some success, 3 for 10 against G. Here's Bourne's first look. Hit in the air to center field. And that is in there, the go-ahead run on base. He's still going.
Now batting for the Atlanta Braves.
When he shoots this one toward the wall, you know he's thinking 3 all the way. And with his speed, he makes it there easily. Now, with only 1 out, the manager has a big decision how they're going to pitch to this next guy.
And it's Martin Prado. No hits yet, but he'll get another chance right here. And that's a ball. He watches the in. Here's a swing and a ground ball. Gets through. That run's gonna score. And Prado, in finding his way to the outfield, he still played a few games at the third base, even saw a few at first, but it's the outfield now.
You know, guys, I counted it up, and since 2006, Martin Prado has played every position in the diamond except pitcher, catcher, and center field. That versatility is a manager's dream come true.
And Chipper Jones up. Steve, great determination by this offense. It looks like they may take charge of this ball game late.
Well, they needed that one right there, Gary. That was a big at-bat. Now they have the lead. Now they're looking to add on to it, too. Take the pressure off the late inning pitching.
The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a ball pop foul down the right field line.
Foul ball!
And Jones swings and misses. Strike 3.
That's a lot of movement there for a pitch at 87 miles per hour. You've got to have better plate discipline than that. With 2 strikes, you need to be defensive and try to make contact. But when you get a fastball, you need to read whether it's a strike or not.
Now Dan Uggla. This Atlanta offense, yet another opportunity. Here's the delivery. Hit in the dirt. Dive. Tejada got it. Throws in time to first. What a play. Well, they score once on 2 hits. 1 man left. The Braves out in front now. It's going to be Torres now. It's going to be Tim Hudson on the mound as the Braves turn to him in relief.
This is where the manager earns his money. Let's see if this move pays off.
Swung on and missed. 0-1.
Well, he got a little over anxious on that last sinker and swings and misses.
The pitch. Takes something off that time. In control with the count now. 0-2. He delivers. There's a swing and a ground ball. And he's out at first. What an out. Great play made, boy, middle of the infield. You love that kind of help.
He stretched out as far as he could possibly go to be able to make the play. Gold glove effort.
And in the batter's box, it's Murphy.
Well, you know, Tim Hudson's listed at 6'1". They might be a little generous with that. He might be under 6 foot as far as we know. But I tell you what, the heart is as big as anyone's.
For Tim Hudson, he's got a chance to have a long and successful career. He's got a lot of great movement pitches. Smash towards the middle. That one's taken care of.
A good shortstop puts himself in position to make the play. Right there, he didn't have to move at all as that ball was hit directly at him.
2 outs and in the box, David Wright. His career numbers 206 against Tim Hudson. Here's the delivery. Runs up the bunt that time, but he missed it. It's a strike.
Look, Gary, with 1 out here remaining in the 8th inning, you've got to try to do something offensively. And I think that with 2 outs, even if you hit a single, you've got to think double out of the batter's box. Force them to make the play. Get yourself in scoring position.
He was able to ring up that K, and that's going to get him out of the inning. And so Tim Hudson, he takes him 1, 2, 3.
For the Atlanta Braves.
And it's Brian McCann. He'll start the 9th. First pitch on the way. McCann makes contact, fouls it off. There's a swing, and that one's hit on the ground. And out. Pitcher makes a nice play at first base.
That was a nice play. Saw the opportunity at first. Didn't waste any time getting over. That's the key. Beat the runner to the bag.
Good hustle off the mound. And Freeman will come to the plate. Lifetime 1 for 11 off G. Swings and grounds this one to the right side. Foul. And a ground ball right. And that will retire. Jason Hayward will come to the plate. 2 down. Last time up, blew out. G with a windup. First pitch, and he misses the fastball. Strike 1.
Well, you can tell his timing way off after seeing him swing at that four-seamer.
He deals. Takes a swipe on that pitch in the dirt. Not sure if he saw that. And Jason Hayward has struck out. A big swing and a miss. Not a lot of action in this half inning. Nothing on. Atlanta 2. The Mets 1. And Ike Davis to lead it off. It's 2 for 9 lifetime off Tim Hudson. Here's Davis's first look. Swings and misses. The sinker. 0-1.
Now coming down to the wire right here, it's do or die time. You need base runners. Get somebody on. If you get the leadoff man on, it allows you to move him up with a bunt to sacrifice.
Hit on the ground. Freeman fields it, and that's out number 1, stepping on the bag.
Went out here in the 9th inning, and obviously in a situation where you're looking for outs, and you can't allow somebody to score, but if you can get an out, do what you need to get it.
And Duda will come to the plate. 2 for 3 thus far. The diving stop, and he's up with it. Wide throw, can't get him at first base. Now Jason Bay. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball to Freeman. He grabs it. Hudson's got 1. And they get 2. Great double play.
Fans going home unhappy in this one. Their offense just did not get it done as the opposing pitching.
Often no one or two, just so I can